Welcome back to the Conversion Stack. We got a new team member in today, Tyler Davis. Pumped to have you.
Hey guys.
And today we are talking the Google toll. And I define that on how Google took control of your budget by owning last touch attribution. Really, really fun topic. So jump in, check us out on all your favorite podcasting platforms, and let's dive in.
All right, in our last episode, we touched on CEOs not necessarily understanding the full funnel and how that might impact decision making.
Yeah.
We'll do a bit of role playing. So I don't often get to play CEO, so I'm gonna take CEO. You can be my high level marketer, okay? Role reversal, if you will. So you just handed me a report, quarterly report. I took a look at it. We are going bonkers on Google search. Conversions, they're under $10 per conversion. I'm in a B2B industry, regardless of the business, but my conversions are coming in $10. I come to you, I say, hey, step into my office, right? Why are we spending money on anything else? Why don't we just go all in with Google search?
Yeah. Whew. I thought when you told me to step in the office, I was going to be in trouble there. I like where this is going. Man, this is such a awesome way of looking at it because org-wide, we have to report differently. And part of the problem is that's the report the executive got, right? If they got a last attribution report or a conversion report from HubSpot that's saying Google, that's exactly what I would expect the CEO to do.
So you're not coming into my office surprised. You're like, I fully expected to have this conversation.
Yeah, and honestly, I probably feel the same way if that's the report I'm providing. I think what we have to really drive is a completely different view of attribution.
Okay.
And that begins by working back from pipeline and capturing not just last touch attribution data. I think we're all hearing this a lot on LinkedIn, getting user generated attribution, right? Mm-hmm. We need models that look at digital attribution, hopefully as many touch points as possible. Mm-hmm. We need models that say what the user told us they came from. Perfect example, I find most of my software through LinkedIn, but I convert mostly through Google, right? And then take that model, and that's what should be presented to the CEO. And yeah, it could be through Google. If you're a mature industry, payment processing, it is just bottom of funnel research heavy, and Google does tend to perform super well. But very often, if you work your way back from pipeline, meaning high converting opportunities or customers, and where they said they came from, it's very likely to tell a different story than your last click form conversion attribution data on Google Analytics or HubSpot or whatever platform you're using.
So you're telling me people start elsewhere. They don't necessarily just start on Google search. And as a CEO, I guess I would ask you, when we do these reports, what's the best way for my marketing team or the agency that I hire to put together that story so I understand it? Like, how do we tell that story in our reporting? That makes sense. Or is there a way to do it?
There is a way to do it. It needs buy-in from the org, right? And it's going to take capturing of that data. It is just easier, and we've all accustomed to it, it's the path of least resistance, to just look at that last conversion that HubSpot automatically tracks for you, right? What we see on Google Analytics, which is going to be that last digital conversion point. It is not easy to capture user-generated data and then load that into some spreadsheet or whatever you have to do and then map that out and then somehow tell that story with the digital attribution to make difficult decisions.
Yeah. I'm going to put my marketing hat on, so I'm not the CEO for like 10 seconds, but I think what's really important.
I like to as a CEO. It looked good on you.
All right. Well, hey, I get in where I fit in, but I think what's most important for me a lot of times is finding ways to integrate these disparate systems so that they're talking to each other. So regardless of where my last click goes, hopefully I have some type of, whether it's a HubSpot contact indication as to where they've been, right? And then I can tell that story. So that's just one example of maybe when I'm a marketer and presenting a high-level report to an executive, one path that I take. I feel like we just got super serious there. There was no laughing when we talked about entering the CEO's office and talking reports, but I think that's the gist of it. Any last parting shots for this episode?
No, I think what I really want to wrap this one up with is we need to blow up how we look at data if we want leadership and budgets to make the right decisions. We need to stop being right? Last touch attribution is built for platform optimization, not for marketing optimization. We absolutely care to know how many conversions come from Google and Facebook marketing and whatever else, right? But that should not dictate our entire marketing strategy and our budget. Where customers are coming from should dictate our marketing strategy.
I'm going to stop you there. I got a hard stop. I need you to leave my office so I can jump on the call.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.